One of the earliest low points of the many that blighted Adam Faith's checkered career came towards the end of 1960. He'd been about a year as toppermost of the poppermost by then and got a solid top five singles under his belt. Then Eve Taylor, his manager, a woman who frisked like a mermaid in the shining, glittering waters of show business to which this newfangled pop music was a mere trickling tributary, came up with an idea, or in fact 3 different ideas. The first was to put Adam into panto. Now, there was nothing new or revolutionary about this. Pop and panto had been going together for quite a while. In fact, that year, Lonnie Donegan was playing Robinson Crusoe at the Finsbury Park Empire. Mark Winter was being Mother Goosed twice nightly by Frankie Howard at the Palladium. And a few years later, Cliff Richard played second billing to an elephant in a geographically confused production of Aladdin. So Adam agreed to dress up in a powder blue sailor suit and play the bosun in Dick Whittington at the Wimbledon Theatre. The second idea was that Eve had found a wonderful new song for Adam to sing. It was written by a Scottish band leader called Archie Alexander, whose previous compositions had included the stirring "Everybody Loves a Soldier" and the song that posed the question that's been vexing theologians ever since: did Santa have a daddy just like mine? The new song was the emetically titled "Lonely Pup in a Christmas Shop," and Eve thought that this had Adam's name written all over it. Adam understandably disagreed, but Eve was prone to what was later described as bouts of emotional violence, so she did get her own way, and Adam was signed up to record the song. The third, and undoubtedly the worst idea, was that at the climax of Dick Whittington, every evening and every afternoon matinee, Adam would sing "Lonely Pup in a Christmas Shop," after which he'd invite a little child onto the stage, and he would present that little child with a live puppy to keep for always. Now, many people tried to point out to Eve Taylor that there might be animal cruelty issues involved in this scheme, but Eve was presumably too busy on the phone trying to source cheap baby Labradors, and it was only when the theatre management got wind of the idea and firmly vetoed it that common sense and humanity were allowed to prevail. "Lonely Pup in a Christmas Shop" eventually scampered up to number 4 in the charts, but there's no doubt that Eve Taylor, forever afterwards, firmly believed that if only she'd been allowed to go forward with her puppy idea, that record would have gone to number 1.